we go. Hey, yo, what it is and what's good, y'all? Welcome back to 280 Plus, the social media podcast where I take the conversations off the timeline and go beyond the tweets. I'm your host, Los Def, and I'm back here for episode 147. And I got a special guest, man, somebody that I'll be chopping it up with on X, I guess, or Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Sneakerhead, big rap fan. But yo, introduce yourself, brother.
What's up, man? Lewis. A lot of people know me as Luigi. Twitter it goes fucking Luigi,
Yeah.
FCK and Luigi.
Yeah.
I just love music. I love hip hop, and I
Yeah.
do love sneakers.
Yeah, definitely. Got yeah, like if you need any recommendations on some kicks, man, he, you know what I mean, and what do you think of this?
I'm
He
pretty
got
harsh. I'm pretty
yeah,
harsh,
I
so
feel like you got good taste though, man. You got real good taste, man.
appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, let's so this week we're gonna pretty much primarily kind of focus on everything that's been going down, man. So last time I was on the show, uh I think the last song I was able to kind of talk about with this beef was Push-Ups. Maybe a little bit of Tailor Made. No, yeah, Tailor Made is probably where we stop at. And because last time I recorded, Kendrick did not drop anything yet. You know what I'm saying? And so we're gonna kind of pick up because a lot of stuff has transpired. Kind of skipped this week, this past week because, like I said, once one song dropped, I was like, dang, I gotta hear a response. So I was like trying to wait, and I'm kind of glad I did wait because we got like 4 or 5 tracks like
A lot.
in a couple days, you know what I'm saying? But so before we get into the breakdown, and also too, if you're new to the channel, I need you to hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. If you want to join into the debate or this conversation, I mean, leave a comment. If you think somebody else would enjoy this content, share it with them, man. So before we talk about anything, whatever, I guess I want to kind of establish like I guess where you at with hip hop and things like that? Because from my perspective, you're a Kanye stan. No, I'm just playing. Like,
I'll take that. Yeah,
so Kanye's your guy, and then
Kanye Cole.
Okay, and J Cole. Are you
It's
like a
it.
J Cole stan, or is it the
Yeah,
same with J
yeah,
Cole and
yeah,
Kanye?
yeah.
So
They're both. It's so interchangeable for me.
really,
It's literally like who I'm talking to and like what's the one person like who's doing what.
okay,
But like I'm right now I still got called. I got called at one. Even though the apology, I'm not mad at it.
okay,
It's his behavior.
okay,
A lot of people don't know, but he beefed with Diggy Simmons and he apologized for that too. He
yeah,
apologized to his fans. So like he's just not him. He talks about like he's the best and how he can kill anyone lyrically. Yeah, but not spitefully. That's not him.
okay,
You
okay.
can't get mad at him. Like you listen to old Cole, man, he says it. Like he's not like that.
Love yours. Yeah, I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, okay.
What do you say? No, one mixtape with Wayne, Green Ranger. How you gonna jump me in my legs still work? Like I'm gone. Like he's not confrontational. Like he's good.
Yeah,
But people
yeah,
get mad at him. Nah, that's his character. He's not gonna act out a character for y'all.
yeah.
That's how it goes.
I I can understand that, but I think for me, I'm like, man, fuck that. Like I'm more casual. Like I mean, like, no, fuck
Yeah.
that, man. I ain't trying because I do like Cole a lot.
Yeah.
But I'm probably not like, yeah, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a stan, whatever. Because I think there's some projects that are kind of like not as good as some of the others. Well, just like any artist. I mean,
Yeah.
you got to rank his
Yeah.
discography, and I definitely think he is elite, but I think. It's just yeah, there has been something missing because like why doesn't he have like the accolades as a like a Kendrick? Because I feel like I like him more than Kendrick, you know what I'm
I do
saying?
too.
So it just and it is crazy that his only Grammys are like features, you know what I'm saying? It's like wins, Grammy wins his features.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean? So but and then so speaking of Kanye too, how do you reconcile that? Because false prophets and then
Oh my God.
the recent whatever Kanye was trying to do there. Like
Oh
how do
man.
you reconcile that? Like
So
your two favorites are uh,
it sucked.
beefing?
It
Are they
sucked.
beefing?
Yeah, they're beefing.
Okay.
I said it when as soon as I seen that Kendrick attacked, I was like, yo, fuck. Kanye's been waiting since False Prophet to say something. We
Yeah.
never because
That was
Kanye,
that was 2016, 16, 17,
it was 7 years ago. 7 years
17.
ago.
Wow,
Yeah,
17.
yeah.
That was yeah, that's a long time ago.
Yeah. So, and you know Kanye, he does not stay quiet. He
Yeah.
says he has to say something. And the fact that he didn't say anything at all, I just knew the relationship between him and we're never getting him another track with him and Cole ever again. Like I
Okay.
just knew it. And ever since then, we had never heard them two on the track.
What was the
Like
last track? What was the last track they did together?
I can't remember the last track, but I remember the first track, and
Okay.
that was Kanye's Good Friday when he was doing the promo run for good My Dark Twisted Fantasy,
Yes,
and
yes.
he was looking for trouble. Every Friday he was dropping a track,
Yes, yes.
and how those features cold closed it off.
Okay.
Amazing,
Yeah.
amazing
Yeah.
verse. But yeah. So man, I was just explaining this to my wife earlier because she asked why Kanye's in it, and I had to play false prophet, and I was like. When I heard this, man, that shit hurt. And then at that moment, I was like, "Cole's right. Fuck, I ain't even tripping. They're tripping."
Yeah.
I, the only thing I like about it is that he's the only rapper that got canceled and came back. Like
Kanye.
never,
You talking about
yeah,
Kanye?
yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
never really got canceled for real.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like he came back. People got mad at him. He dropped a gospel album, won a Grammy, came back, made a joint album with Cudi, produced and dropped like 4 albums in a year. Like, bro, like,
Yeah.
oh, clothing brand, stopped
Yeah.
Adidas, something else. Everyone jumped on it.
Yep. Yep.
Oh man, like he's unstoppable.
Yeah.
He's unstoppable.
So and more so like culturally, he's unstoppable. Because like, are you still very high on his like
Ever seen him?
artistry and lyricism and stuff like? Are you still high on that? Because I feel like that's the part where over the years he's become more of a business guy and all probably better producer and stuff like that. But like I feel like I,
Yeah, so I did
I
take a
feel like he
break.
can't spit no more. Like I don't know. It's and he talks about Drake writing for like what is that? You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like
yeah, no. I feel like he doesn't have the power to like rap anymore.
okay,
Like
okay,
to make up his own shit, but he still has the ear for it.
okay,
So he always does like I remember like I seen a document like a bunch of like YouTube series about him when he was making 808s and he
yeah,
was in Hawaii. And the process is they wake up, play basketball, eat breakfast, and be in the studio all day, go to sleep, wake up, repeat.
okay,
And before the studio they had a meeting about what they did yesterday and what they're gonna do today. And then they did it. And it was just repeat. So I know he likes working with a team. Saha was always part of that team. He was a lyricist, he was a writer for him. So like he'll probably like have an idea of something that he wants to do, have a team put together and they throw ideas together. And then probably Drake is regardless of all the rumors of Drake having ghostwriters, like Drake is still a, a writer.
yeah,
Like
yes, yes. Like let's stop playing. Like
he not only that, like writing credits, he has writing credits in Degrassi. He was helping write scripts. Like
yes,
his he gets his respect. People don't know that. So
okay,
you gotta respect him regardless. But he's just doing the same process that is part of the industry. Like people can't get mad at that.
yeah, yeah,
Now the reason why it all started with Meek was because Meek wanted a feature and he had made someone else do it. And that was probably like the part that was like, I wanted
yeah,
your bars.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah,
So with that being said, like that's just part of the industry. That's something I had to like accept. It was like
okay.
a facade for everyone. You know, everyone wrote their own bars, but they don't. It's just they
Yeah,
don't.
yeah, yeah.
But
Or even the people that say they don't write at all. Like it's not bro, either you don't write at all, yeah, I mean, or like you're punching in and punching out. Like that's
yeah,
what a lot of guys do. Like nowadays they don't write, but yeah, it's because you just say two lines or bar or two, and then think about something else. Oh, all right, and then I mean,
yeah, and that one album where he's like, my superpower is I'm bipolar, I'm awesome, something like that.
yeah,
I heard the one track and it was about his daughter, and then at the end of it, you hear Nicki sending her a reference track, like I want to be like Nicki, like a monster, just no menages and something like that. Just let him hear it, some shit like that. It was like
yeah,
a phone call, and then what he did is he heard it, he twisted it a little bit, and used it.
yeah,
Like that's how he likes to work. Um, when Vultures came out, I didn't wasn't rushed to hear it. I was like, whatever. Like if I see that it's get buzz, I'll hear it. And then my one boy was like, "You ain't hear Vultures?" I was like, "Nah." He looked at me fucking weird, like, you didn't
Yeah,
hear vultures?
yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, nah, I'm just like, I was just busy with a lot of stuff going on. Like, I was just like, no rush. Then I forgot about it. And then I heard it and it was just like, it won't, I mean, it's not like top shit or anything, but it's just
Okay.
like, it's good, I guess.
Good,
Like,
yeah, like probably like good sounding music.
yeah,
Like,
like, exactly. Like, it's like, oh, okay.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
all right, bet. But it's not like, oh, yo, did you catch that bar? There was like no bars to be caught.
Yeah,
No
yeah,
bars to be caught.
yeah,
It just feel good music.
yeah.
Now,
That's how I feel about Travis for the most part. Like he's not.
yeah.
And people are like,
Now,
why do you like Travis? I'm like, I like it. Like
that's how I feel about Cuddy. Like, why you like
yeah.
Cuddy? Like, nah, like it's groovy. Like,
Yeah, exactly,
fuck
exactly.
that.
Yeah.
But Vultures too now I'm gonna listen to it because of everything that's going on.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Yeah.
especially since the remix to Like That got taken down.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So he's like, nah, y'all can't shut me up on my album.
Hell no.
So I
Hell
know he's
no.
gonna say something. I know he's
Yep.
gonna say something.
Yeah. So all right, let's go back to the so all right, so coming into this, whatever, like big three talk, whatever, like where did before we get into talking about anything, like where did you stand in the pecking order of the big three? How did you first look at that? Like for you,
Like
and it could be personal preference, whatever, like you know.
my big three, I'll probably go Cole, Drake, Kendrick.
Yeah, yeah,
Just like that. Like
yeah,
for those, are we talking about those three specific people?
yeah. I'm talking about those three
All right.
specific.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
In that order.
Yeah. I would say, yeah, for me, it probably would have been Drake, Cole, Kendrick. I mean, Kendrick
Yeah.
last, you know what I'm saying?
And
Um,
the thing that makes Kendrick third is because the inconsistency.
yeah, you got to put out music, man. You got
Yeah,
to, I
and
mean, something, because J. Cole don't
something.
drop an album every year, but
No, but he's
he's,
consistent with features.
yes,
Even
yes.
his team is consistent.
His
He'll appear
team,
here on his teams on projects.
facts,
You know, like Kendrick
facts.
does used to, but I don't know. There's
Yeah,
people do that.
they don't give us no TDE like compilations, you know what I mean? Like,
Mm-mm.
which I don't know why. Like, they got,
SZA just had the biggest R&B album of the year, right?
yeah.
And Kendrick wasn't on it.
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, that is wild. Yeah, because I think now it feels like it's fragmented. Like I don't think they're like as much of a
Unit.
collective as we probably would assume. Like back in the day, you know what I mean? A lot
Hmm.
Rockefeller, Dipset,
Yeah.
Cash Money even, you know what I mean? But all right, so yeah, that's my I felt that way too in the pecking order. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna kind of go through the timeline, starting back from like that, right? And just kind of give your initial reactions, and we can maybe dig deep into some things, but just kind of what was your initial reaction after whatever track came out? All right, so March 22nd, man, Kendrick Lamar's on Like That. What was your initial reaction to Like That? Like, how did you what was you feeling about that? Like,
I loved it
yeah, yeah.
because one, without the Kendrick verse, like that, it still slaps. It slaps.
Yeah.
It's it gets plays everywhere. Um, when first person shooter mode came out, I knew Kendrick was gonna be pissed. Just because I just knew this shit had been brewing for 10 years. I didn't know he was gonna do that on like that. I don't know he was gonna reply on the track. I just knew it was gonna piss him off.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Because I just knew it was gonna piss him off. I
yeah.
just know he hates Drake. Like
Damn.
with he hates
Well,
Drake.
when it's clear now. It's clear now. But
It was clear then. Oh my
okay,
God.
why
Like,
why is that? Why is that?
because he dropped control.
Yeah.
Drake said, I'm not making music with you anymore just because of the verse. Everyone took it as, all right, bet. I'm gonna step it up too. I'm coming right at you. This is a battle amongst men. Drake was like, I'm not making music with you no more. Kendrick was like, all right, whatever. And then
Okay.
he came at him at the BET cipher, the TDE one.
Yes, yes.
And then ever since then, it's just been like little subliminal shots, like
Yeah,
here and there. So that should be that's been brewing, man. I've been
yeah,
waiting. I've been
yeah.
waiting. Like I was like, oh shit, but he did it in like that. I don't know what's going on with him and Metro. I don't know
Well,
what's going on with Future, but he just said Future, you know, we ain't no bad blood with us, but you got dragged into this.
yep,
So
yep, yep. Yeah, after like that, I think if we do take it back even to first person shooter, I thought if anything, it would just be like, not a battle, but like kind of like lyrical sparring,
Hmm.
almost like Jay-Z, Eminem on Renegade. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
I would
like
have
just
loved that.
just friendly fire almost whatever. But then when it was just the way he talked and he kind of eliminates Cole and Kendrick, oh no, Cole and Drake, like and it's like it's just Big Me. I was like, oh, all right, like and once people felt like, oh, this is beef now, or this is where people can come at him, then I was like, all right, I really didn't think Drake would. I don't know. I don't really think that he could like even like stand a chance, so to speak. Like maybe on hits and stuff like that. But I'm like, it's Cole. Cole has to take him out. Like I'm like, it's Cole's responsibility. Like Cole, it's your job now, bro, and you got to take him out. And then so then what? April 5th, right? We get 7 minute drill. And what was your initial reaction to that? Was you because that's what I talked about on the podcast. I'm like, yo, see, everybody was ready. Like everybody
Yeah,
was ready for hit.
everyone
Like,
was ready. Oh man, I was hyped. I was hyped, but then I was so hyped. I was like, "Yo, he snapped!" But
yeah,
then when I heard the him, I heard it like at work, and I'm like, "Oh shit!" And then I played it in my truck at work, and I'm
yeah.
like,
Like,
"Nah." He said, "What,
it
Kendrick? Come on, what?"
yeah.
I
He
was
was
like,
celebrating this nigga too much on that track, bro. Like I was like, like this
"Nah,
not really
bro."
this don't feel like a diss. Like, I don't know.
Nah, when he came at him, he used a line from Jay-Z, like
Yeah, yeah,
bro, that was beautiful. And then I was just like, yo, what is he? Oh my God, he's
yeah,
going for the kill. And the end was beautiful. And then like again, but when he was talking about his projects, I was like, nah, because there's mad videos of you chilling with this nigga while he's making each project. You paying homage to him, saying he's nice, saying like his pen, his talent.
yeah,
Like you don't feel this way. And then he apologized, and I was just like, I knew it. I
yeah,
fucking knew it. Because my one boy, I always argue with him. We're friends. Bari, he said like Cole's gonna come for his neck, and I was like, I don't know, bro. He's not. He's not the type of dude to really do that. And then he
yeah,
dropped 7 minute drill, and I was like, I guess he is.
yeah,
And then he apologized. I was like, I got it. Yep, I knew it.
yeah,
Fucking knew it. I
yeah,
fucking knew it. That shit was just that was great.
yeah.
I, I'm just mad that I'm mad that he took his name out the battle.
Yeah, yeah, took his hat out the ring. It would have been weird though if it would have been like would it have turned into like a triple threat match or would it have been really like a handicap match? You know what I'm
It
saying?
would have
Like
been a handicap
it would have
match.
just been a handicap match. Like you don't think
Yeah,
that?
because why would Drake strike at
No, I
Cole?
don't. I don't. I'm saying I don't think so. But like eventually, like that looks kind of crazy. Like all right, you got
Unless it's
two.
like a elimination where like once Kendrick's out, now I bet. So what's up?
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
rid of three, who's two?
yeah, yeah.
Like, that would have been dope. But yeah,
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 yeah. Initial reaction to 7 minute drill, I was like, I was geared up, I was hyped, and then
yeah.
especially when you hear the track, the rest of the project, you know what I'm saying? And it feels, I'm not saying that there was a lot of stuff coming at Kendrick in other parts, but
I think in Pie,
yeah,
Big
like I
Pie.
feel, I feel like he was like, just establishing like this almost like this dominance, and I'm like, yes, like yeah, this is what we've been waiting for, like you know what I mean, like if you are a Cole fan or you know what I'm saying, I'm like this is what's missing, and Kendrick is in his way. You know what I mean? So 7 minute drill. But I did think that it wasn't the hardest diss necessarily.
Nah.
And it was very like celebratory. So I was like, but I was still rolling with it. I was like, all right, because yeah, that's just gonna make Kendrick respond, and then Cole gonna like really come at him, and then
Hmm.
the apology was just like, oh, like this is. It felt like it did feel like I know it's not personal to me, but it felt like betrayal. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
nigga, like, bro, what the fuck are you doing?
Like we
Like,
all got our weapons and armor ready, going to war with this guy. And he was just saying, what? I feel
yeah,
you.
yeah, and then
My boy was actually there. I didn't even get to talk to him about that. Oh,
ah,
I gotta see how he felt. I forgot. I just saw him too. Oh man.
that's what I'm saying. Like, and that's the part where, although people could understand and empathize with him, I'm like, no, but like that wasn't just some random. If he was just, he should have just did it online. Like to do it in a concert live in front
He
of
had
your
to.
fans
Yeah,
is,
he had to. Like in front of his own fans, it makes the best sense versus him doing the internet.
you feel that way. I feel like that's
Yeah.
worse. I feel like it's worse.
He
Like,
took that shit to the chin. He took that shit straight
yeah,
to the chin by his all his fans at his festival.
yeah,
Versus on the internet, where it would just be constant troll, 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 troll. He would have made a post. He would have seen quotes on that post every single day.
Yeah, yeah,
Like this, it's just a someone has to really just tag them and really, if they really feel that way, they gotta keep tagging them versus replying to a post, having that shit bookmarked and continuously do troll that guy. I
yeah,
think in front of his own fans was the best way he could do it. If he
yeah,
really felt like he wanted to say sorry, that was the best way. Ain't no other
yeah.
way.
All right. I respect that. I respect that.
Yeah.
And then officially it was April 19th. That's when Drake drops Pushups. Now we know that it kind of came out like a week prior to that, you know what I mean, the weekend before that, you know what I mean, the
hmm
leak or whatever. So like when you hear Pushups, then what was your like how where was you standing at? Where was you at with that? Because Cole's out of it now, you know what I mean? So then, basically he takes it down a day later. That's when the Pushups leaks come out. And so what was your initial reaction to Pushups?
I was at work, so usually I don't get I don't see nothing until I finish with a customer. So then when I do that, I'm just chilling in my truck. Right before I start my truck, I'm like, all right, what's going on? Oh shit. Bet I'm playing it over and over and over and over. I'm like, oh, this
Yeah,
shit slaps.
yeah,
Drake doesn't miss when it comes to this track, it's like his passive effect. Like
yeah,
if he's gonna diss you, it's gonna hit. It's just
yeah,
gonna everyone's gonna play it. It's gonna like bitches gonna love it automatically.
yeah,
It's how it goes. Like it's just a passive effect. But I was playing it over and over, and I was like, yo, this is it was good.
yeah.
It was a good reply to like that.
Yeah, yeah, I thought so. I thought he dressed every little, yeah, I mean, because it wasn't a
Yep.
lot on like that, but I feel like he dressed every little thing.
And then I remember you said that you don't really like want to count it because he's like aiming at so many people.
Well, no, no, I said I didn't want to count Taylor Made as a diss, whatever. But like we could
Oh,
we
right,
could
right,
we could
right.
we could kind of put that in the collective. But no, no, I'm saying what I'm saying is that
It wasn't a Kendrick diss, it was a
yeah, it
everyone.
wasn't a just a it was a diss, but it wasn't
Okay.
just a Kendrick diss. It was like just
But
like
now we got Family Matters.
I know, and we're going, yeah, I know, and that's we're gonna get to Family Matters. We're gonna get there. Um, Push-ups came out, man. I was hyped. I actually like the leaked version, like one of the leaked versions, better than the version that dropped on the
I
19th.
Yeah, I think I heard it too.
Like the one that had the get money and
hmm
like I like that version, and it just had like a different bounce to it. Why do you think Drake didn't put that out right away? Like, you know what I mean, and capitalize on it? Because people are looking at numbers and looking at push-ups and like, maybe it didn't stream as high as it could have streamed. But I think it's because there was like that week delay. Like people already heard it. You know what I'm saying? Like there wasn't a rush to go hear push-ups, you know what I'm saying? But like, why do you think Drake didn't put that out right away?
Me personally, I think they leaked it. They wanted to see the reaction, see
Oh,
how everyone, and then claim it because then
hedging the bets a little bit.
right, because and then there was a Kendrick leak,
Yeah,
right? And
yeah,
everyone was like, "Is this Kendrick?" Some people liked this, some people didn't like it. It was getting like mixed reviews.
yeah,
So I remember Drake was trolling, saying they say that you leaked it just so like you're not gonna like say it's AI because it's weak.
yeah,
So then the OVO team even reached out to the dude that made the AI to confirm that if is it true or is this
yeah,
Kendrick?
yeah,
And that looked bad. Because why are you sending niggas out to confirm if this is AI or not?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
You know, and it looks bad. That's like, I mean, that's what I like about beef. When niggas start moving and doing things differently because of a
yeah,
reaction, that counts. That
yeah. You're
counts.
emotional. You're emotional. Yeah, like
That counts.
something struck. Yeah, yeah. Make you nervous. You
hmm
worried. You anxious. Something. Yeah,
hmm
I respect. Yeah, I feel that. I feel that. I think push-ups. I think what I think is the reason why he didn't put it out is because that's kind of like Drake's style a little bit. Like, when you think like W freestyle and things like that. Like I think he just was gonna, just kind of had it out there, and it was because Rick Ross put Champagne Moments out like on
hmm
streaming. I think he was like, nah, fuck man. I think it was more so I gotta put this out because I'm still gonna show Ricky that like I'm bigger than him, better than him. So like I'm gonna do it a week late, and then it's still gonna stream higher. I think that was almost more for Ricky a little bit
Yeah.
than anything else. But I think he was cool with just keeping it
Like,
like
like,
underground, almost like
yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean.
yeah. I mean, but I think it was pressure, and And again, niggas is moving differently. You know what I mean? Like because other people doing stuff. So Ricky Rose spent a whole week trolling you. And so he's like, nah, all right, fuck it. I'm gonna put it out then. You know what I mean? So everybody can hear. Cause at that point, you kind of had to know somebody that knows some, you know what I mean? Or if you went on YouTube or something like that. But like, people was getting a link from people. Like there was a lot of people that didn't know how to access some of the like push-ups, you know
Yeah.
what I'm saying, at first. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's how I felt about it. And then Taylor Made came out right away. Same day on the 19th. And then what'd you think about Taylor Made? I thought it was cool. I thought it was creative. But yeah, I don't know if it was a diss, but I guess we're gonna put it as a diss because it came out and it's for Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
I thought it was dope, man. But that one got a lot of mixed reactions. Like people just
Yeah.
they don't know how to react to that type of stuff. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So me, I thought that shit was genius.
Yeah.
Only because as you're poking the bear.
Yep.
Like, all right, bet. I see what you're doing. Like, keep doing it. Keep egging him on. Like, you have Snoop Dogg, the nigga that made him cry on stage, and
Yeah.
then Tupac, his biggest idol, speaking to him like, yo, come on, giving him a pep talk. Like, that was genius.
It
Like,
was.
it was genius. Now, if you want to be super like a rap head,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like, oh, it's not cool. It opens the window and door to for AIs. That door and window has been open for
Yeah,
years.
and you can still, if it's not your work, you can file, like there's ways to get around that. Yeah, I mean, like
Right.
yeah,
And I I don't think it was bad. Did it could he have done it another way without pissing other people off? Maybe.
yeah,
But that's when you do stuff like that, you involve other people now.
yeah, yeah.
And like and that's the problem when he fucked up.
Okay.
That was that wasn't like a fuck up towards the battle of this war,
Yeah,
but he just fucked up because he got other people involved, people that shouldn't have to do it. I looked it up, like who owns Tupac estate? Some like old white man. Like,
really.
yeah, and it's like they got the wrong people involved.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, for what? Like, and that's the only thing I got upset about. Like, damn. But other than that, evil genius,
yeah, yeah,
evil
yeah.
genius. Like, you're trying to get to this nigga's head, and it worked. I think it worked. I
I
pissed him
think,
off.
yeah, it did, and I think
Mhm.
that song is just, I think that's not gonna be appreciated for a long time. I
Nah,
feel like it was ahead of its time a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
well, that's a
And
good way to put it. That's a
yeah,
great way to
I
put
don't
it.
think I think it's gonna be one of them tracks where, well, and the thing is, because now it's gonna be kind of like it's like folklore now because it's not. I mean, unless you have a link or something like that, whatever, like you can't. Again, that's one of those songs that's not
Confirmed.
it's not accessible. You know what I mean? So
Hmm.
like that's one of them songs where I think like even if you don't think it was hot now, late, a couple years down the road, you gonna be like, damn, that was
Genius.
crazy what he did. Yeah, that was crazy what he
Because think
did.
about it, like when Auto-Tune came out, everyone hated it in the
Yep.
industry.
I
Now
know. Death,
look how
death, death of auto tune, right? And
I
then
hated it, and then now I'm like, it's amazing. Like I just heard Four Bats album.
yeah.
Everyone gotta go listen to that. It's
Okay. All right.
amazing
All right.
album.
All right. Is that a real person? Is that people say
Yeah,
that's
bro. Yo, go listen to the first track. That's literally how it starts. It's literally all the podcasters, streamers, like talking about, is he an industry fan? Who is this nigga? Who the fuck are these thugs? Like, is
yeah,
he real?
yeah.
Is he AI? Yo. And then he shows first track is like the intro, like
Okay.
a skit, and you hear his real voice.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he talks about it. He's like, I got famous just because I was going through the worst breakup of my life.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit. Like, yeah, but we're not talking about that.
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
anyways, the whole album is autotune. So like, I used to hate it, and I heard this album, and I was like, oh my god, this is a piece of work.
Yeah.
Like,
I,
hell yeah,
all right. I'm gonna
hell
go
yeah,
check. I'm gonna go
hell
check
yeah.
that out. Yeah. I'm gonna
It's
check that
dope.
out.
It's a dope project. But
All right.
and now so AI's in the game.
Yep.
So we don't know how this is gonna look like in the future. It can open the windows up for many people. I know next, people just probably start selling the voice so that you can make your own track.
Yeah.
And I don't know, we might get amazing music, we might not get real music. People
Yep.
don't like that kind of stuff, but
Yep.
people were manipulating their voice just for like a decade now, the whole decade.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
like, why stop there? You
Why stop
know?
there? Yeah. Yeah. I feel you. I feel you. Um, yeah, that's dope. That's dope. So yeah, like I said, so after then Taylor made and it gets the cease and desist and all that, whatever. It's so when we think about from Pushups, which came out the 19th, what I mean, it's like 2 weeks later, basically, and on at the end of the month, at the end of April 30th, Kendrick Lamar drops Euphoria. And on a Tuesday, it was like it was like that's when they used to drop albums. I don't know, remember that
I
when
know.
albums
Ooh, I took. Who did I tell
remember
that
when albums
to?
used to come out Tuesdays?
Only
Like,
on Tuesdays. Albums and DVDs only came out on Tuesdays.
yeah, yeah. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So I was like, oh, that's crazy. And then everybody says there's like symbolism to like him dropping it on the 30, like there's all those theories and stuff like that. But like, what was your reaction to Euphoria, man?
Euphoria was crazy. Euphoria, yo, everything that dropped. You say I never say nothing was whack.
Okay.
Like everything that dropped, I was just like, oh shit, this is amazing. Oh, let's go, let's keep because I'm a fan of hip hop. This is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
So Euphoria came out, and I was like, yo, oh my God. Again, I was at work. Every time something drops, I'm at work and I'm
Yeah.
so mad. And I'm just listening to it. I'm just like, oh my God. And then I gotta go find out what does everything mean. And then my cousin, super Drake hater, I send him the track. He's like, is this real or AI? I said,
Yep.
did you?
Yep. That's the
I
now
was
that's the question. Now that's the question.
I was
Like,
like, did you see the link that I sent you? It was straight from his Twitter account, certified Kendrick Lamar. He's like, I'm on it. And he was just like sending me all the freaking conspiracies, and
yeah.
he's the one that sent me the Bible scripture, and I was like,
Oh,
oh. And then after I posted on some Twitter page there, I at the same time I started seeing it pop up. I was like, oh my God, I'm late. Fuck. Oh my God. But damn, every all the references, and that's the thing that Drake asked for. He asked for a quadruple entendre.
he did. He
And
did.
just the title and the picture alone.
Yes.
Like it
Yes.
was also the same day that Euphoria, the first episode came out. No,
That
that was
Yeah,
616.
that's 616. Yeah, that's
Oh my
616.
God.
But
Like,
still, there was still a lot of there was a lot of layers to the
oh my
Euphoria.
God.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then the next day, Kendrick replied, right?
Or
No,
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 what
no. Drake replied the next day or in two
no,
days.
no, no. It wasn't until are you talking about reply just randomly reply or like song wise?
No, song wise.
Oh no, that wasn't until Friday. Like that's when
Okay,
everything
okay.
happened Friday, whatever.
Right,
So
right, right, right.
yo, so Euphoria dropped, man, and for first listen, I didn't like it. Like I
Yeah.
didn't like it, and it was I don't know because if I'm thinking of like that, right? I'm thinking of Controverse. I'm thinking of Heart Part 4. I'm thinking of what I'm saying. I'm thinking of times where Kendrick has gone crazy. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking, all right, I mean, you're responding. You're actually entering the beat. Like even though the beef had started, whatever. Like you're responding now. You're in it, whatever. And
Yeah.
I just thought like the energy was low, like really
Yeah,
low.
for
It
sure.
was, what I mean, I didn't really like some of the flows. Now, there are definitely pockets in that song that are really strong, like where he's like starting to like he kind of gets into a pocket and he's like killing it, you know what I mean, whatever.
Hmm.
But I just felt like for me, like if this is the guy, I just felt like it for because I'm holding Kendrick to a higher standard. I'm thinking like I don't know if it met that standard. Now, yes, we could break down, and that's the thing. A lot of people say, "Oh, but you don't understand." No, I understood I understood everything he said. Like it was like let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I understood, and yeah, there are some hidden meanings to certain things, but like I got it. I understood it. But I was just like, no, this is Kendrick Lamar. Like this is supposed to be the guy. So I felt like it didn't move the like not that Drake didn't have to respond, but it didn't move the needle for me. But a lot of people liked it, but a lot of people that was a polarizing track. Like a lot of people liked it, but a lot of people did not like it as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It wasn't nothing to like everyone says it's like, oh, I ain't playing this shit again. No, I'm not listening to a 6 minute diss track. Um, it wasn't one that you constantly play, and that's what Kendrick does. Like he's not making music for us. He's talking to Drake.
Yeah,
He's talking straight to Drake.
yeah, yeah,
Now I feel you. It was low energy, and it was just like, all right. After you hear like that with such an amazing beat,
crazy.
you're like, okay, this is Kendrick. This is Kendrick.
Yeah,
This is Kendrick. All right,
yeah,
cool. But the message and the took on tranches and all that, I don't listen to the tracks the first time and get under everything.
yes,
Like as much as a fan of I am, I listen to stuff three, four times, still don't catch everything. I read and see what when I hear stuff, I'm like, what are people saying about this? What are people saying
Yeah,
about this? Like if I don't get it, I'm gonna find it.
yeah.
That's all I do. I'll always just find it and or get it on my own. So that's the reason why I like it for it. It was like,
Okay.
oh, okay.
It was a lot to go back to.
It was a lot to go back to. It was
Yeah,
just it's like I don't know how to explain it. It's like a new grain of sand every day.
yeah,
Like you
yeah.
find, oh shit, oh damn. And people are saying that the fans are doing this, and Kendrick's always been the type to do stuff
Oh
like this.
yeah, always layered. Yeah, I mean,
So
even the way like certain albums were constructed. Like I remember when they talked about how Damn was constructed, and like everything is supposed to represent something, or even each album is supposed to represent a different type of
word,
media. And
yeah.
yeah, yeah, like he's very layered and deep that way. So yeah,
So it doesn't surprise me. So
yeah, yeah.
but as in like replay value, Pushup gets more replay value than Euphoria, for sure.
Yeah, yeah, and well, I almost thought you said push up, right? And then I was thinking like when I heard Euphoria, I was just that my initial thing was like, whoa, you know what I mean? Pusha T dissed him harder than that. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Oh
like,
yeah, I believe so.
and a lot of people didn't like Rick Ross's diss. I liked it.
It
Like
was hilarious. I loved
I
it.
loved it. Like, and I was like,
It's hilarious.
yeah,
Like
like I
it
mean,
adds to it. Like if he wants to do that, it'd be funny. Like let it rock. Let it rock. He went and
yeah.
go told his mom a black man's being racist. Like this is how you move. These people got
e-
people moving differently, and it's fucking
Exactly.
hilarious.
Exactly. Yeah. So then Friday, man. So May 3rd, man. That's gonna go down in history of days, man. Hip hop, yeah, I mean. Uh it was early on in the day. 616 in LA comes out, right? And I'm like, oh, it was early. It was like probably like 10 a.m. or something like that joint dropped.
Yeah,
And or no, actually, no, you know what? It was probably not, it was like Eastern time, it was like 9:16 because I think he dropped it 6 a.m. like 6:16 in the
LA.
morning. Yeah, like whatever. So that comes out, and that one, I thought it was strange that that one didn't get the a reaction. Like people was like, "Oh, he could have kept that one," and I was like, "Nah, this is better." I like that better than Euphoria because
Me
one,
too.
because there was a better flow to it, but I was like, "Yo, this nigga is like he might be poking some holes into this whole Drake facade
Mhm.
here. You know what I'm saying? Like, like when he says, like, did you ever think that OVO could be working for
For
me? Like, and I
me,
was like, oh shit. Like, yo. So I was like, okay, Kendrick is starting to cook. He's starting to cook. Yeah, I mean, that's how I felt when I heard 616. I mean,
so when that dropped, I, I was getting ready to drive up to State College. I was like, oh, well, I guess I know I'm gonna listen to something on repeat
yeah,
because I gotta get something out of this. So it dropped to send this to my cousin again. Oh, and I think on the way back we were on the phone the whole time. When he dropped, that was for all the people that will always say he's gonna take forever to drop. He's taking forever. He's gonna take longer to reply.
yes, yes.
Boom. Now, I knew he had more shit in the tuck when I heard Euphoria was supposed to be like 19 minutes long.
Yeah, but they saying Daylight said that, but they saying Daylight, you shouldn't believe stuff that Daylight say.
Regardless, now I'll agree with the Drake fans. Like, I'm not listening to Kendrick for 19 minutes long. I'm
Yeah,
not.
yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah,
But the fact that that shit exists, it shows you how much this guy hates
yeah,
him.
yeah,
So he's armed to the T, like armed and ready. So when that dropped, I was like, oh, he's ready. And then when I saw that the streamers like Kai Cenat and Act were getting text messages saying that "Stay on Stream" by Drake, I was like, oh shit, it's gonna drop. And I was watching the whole thing on stream
yeah,
when everything was dropping. I was like, oh shit. And then I'm looking at the chat, and the chat they're like Kendrick drop, Kendrick drop, Kendrick drop, and I'm seeing academics now realizing how like what they're saying. He's just in the bag, like listen to Family Matters and
oh yeah,
everything,
yeah,
like
yeah, yeah, yeah,
just vibing. And then he looked at the chase like he just
yeah.
dropped.
He was what? He's dropping
Oh my
again?
God.
What the
Oh my
fuck? What the
God.
fuck? Yeah, like you could tell, like he sound like Meek saying, "Get up!" Like,
Yo, it was hilarious. 616. Yeah, that was crazy, man. I think
Yeah,
that was dope. That and the whole mole in the picture. I was trying to figure out what the picture meant,
yeah,
and
yeah,
then they said it was related to OJ,
yeah.
and then but I don't know if that I don't
That was
know.
the quintuple on the quintuple entendre, like the time, the date, the you know what I mean, the verse.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was that was crazy. That was crazy.
yeah,
That
that
was crazy.
was, and then the whole mole thing. That was it's and now with the rumor that's going around that like it could be a double agent mole or it's a
Yeah,
mole. It's a lot going on. And it's just like I'm trying to figure out like regardless,
yeah,
Kendrick had a reply ready for when Family Matter dropped
yes.
with a
Like
name
like
that 7 minutes.
yeah.
It
It
was
was
7 minutes.
it was 7 minutes.
7 minutes.
So and it's crazy is because I woke up Saturday morning to hearing both of those tracks. You know what I mean? So like I didn't even get to hear like I was like, yo, what? I was like, oh, okay, Drake. And then I'm like, and I'm like looking through Instagram and I'm seeing the headlines and I'm like, wait, time out. What do you mean that Kendrick dropped again? Like whatever, like after and so I guess we could talk about family matters, whatever. But
Mhm.
like, yeah, like I didn't even so I don't even see it the first day because it was all at night, right? It was all in the
Yep.
evening time, right? So I missed it. I missed the initial drop, but like so I'm not hearing it till the fourth, you know what I mean, whatever.
Mhm.
And so yeah, so I guess did people even get a chance to really even listen to Family
No, but
Matters?
like it was like if the video finished and everything, and then it was like playing. DJ Akademiks was just playing it again, and then it
Okay.
was just like everyone like Kendrick drop, Kendrick drop, Kendrick drop. Like people didn't get it. That's the problem. Like that's where I start thinking about stuff. Like if he really had a double face mode, like Drake sent the fake mode over so that Kendrick could start rap about this and that and the third. Like you don't think having an advantage of knowing when you're gonna drop would affect you at all?
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because he dropped Meet the the Grams like right after like
Yeah.
and the name the title of both these songs correlate with each other like family business
Yes, yes, yes.
and it stopped him. Like it was like it stopped Family Matter. Family Matters it slaps. Like if we're talking about replay value and everything, it's at the top. It's at the top. Like I was
I
playing it
think
again
I
today. I was like,
yes.
yo, this shit is so hard. It's so
Yo.
hard. And the video is so smart. Like
Yeah, yeah.
he snapped. And then like remember you said does Pusha really count as a Kendrick diss, but he aimed at so many people. He did the same thing.
Yeah, he did do yeah, he I feel like the first and the third was all Kendrick, but then that second verse he was like,
In the
all right,
middle, he's
I
like,
like
"Who's
don't
next?
yeah, I didn't forget
Who's
about y'all.
next?"
I didn't forget about y'all. I didn't forget about
Yeah,
y'all. Like let me line y'all up, whatever.
yeah, yo. That's when you gotta give him his credit, yo, because he's
Yeah,
like, he's keeping toe to toe with this guy, and he's like, hold on, I ain't forget about these niggas.
yeah,
I forget
yeah,
about these
yeah,
niggas. I can still talk about these niggas.
yeah. Yo,
Like, so you gotta respect Drake. Like,
Yo, Family Matters. Like when
yo,
I
it's
heard that
so
first,
crazy.
I said, "Yo, this," and because I was like, "Yo, why didn't he been put this out?" Because that was he put
He was
that beat
making a video.
at the end of Push-Ups though. Remember? Because
Hmm.
you hear that beat, and I was like, "Oh, he actually made it." And yo, I'm hearing it that and I'm like, "Yo," and he started snapping, yo, like off the rip. I'm like, "Yo,
I heard that with my daughter. Oh my God. My daughter just kept looking over at me like, and I just kept looking at my daughter like,
like,
my wife came in from work, she's trying to talk to us, and we're like, shh, shh, shh,
yeah, yeah, yeah."
stop talking. Just
Yo, like the day free
oh
scheme,
man.
like I'm
Oh,
like, like yo,
man.
he's not playing fair. I was like, yo, like he's snapping, and then then the end, the way he that the Jackson family scheme at the very end, like it was crazy. Family Matters, if I had to put the songs, and we're not even done yet, but like that is the one, that's the one for me. Like I really like Family Matters,
Yeah.
but I don't even. Yeah, the fans. We didn't even get like you said.
We
Like
didn't no one get to like
nobody got to
look up
enjoy it.
look up other people's description of the bars and
Yeah,
shit. Like
no,
no one got to do homework together. Like we didn't get to study.
nothing,
That's
nothing.
because we got hit with a pop quiz right after. Like,
Yeah,
boom,
yeah,
like,
yeah. Like all right, here,
damn.
yeah, and
And
then
those allegations were stronger than the allegations that he was claiming. And like,
you talking about in Family Matters.
no, and Meet the
And Meet
Grams
the Grams, yes, yes, yes.
because those allegations stopped. It didn't stop, but it was just it was in the limelight more than what Drake was saying about Kendrick
Yeah, yeah,
because it was like, nigga, you're having another daughter, and like,
yeah,
another kid,
yeah,
and
yeah,
like everyone's just stopped what they're doing. It's like not again.
yeah, 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 yeah.
But
So
I don't think that's real.
yeah, no, I don't think it's really this. So yeah, so all right, Family Matters, we both was on probably yeah in
Yeah,
agreement, like that was the one. And
I'm
then but
glad.
yeah,
Yeah,
but Meet the
I'm glad we
Grams,
got this.
what,
We
what?
got family with that. We got Family Matter out of all of this because like after this shit stops, we're probably still going to be playing Family
We're gonna be
Matters.
playing that. Yeah, we're gonna be playing
Yeah,
that for a while. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Whatever. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
yeah.
So then Meet the Grams, man. What is your yo? I was like, yo, this nigga is yo, you start a song saying dear my son's
Adonis.
name, my dear Adonis, like you put my son's name in it's not rap no more. Like, yeah, I mean, that's the fear. That's what people fear when they talk about rap beef. Like, it's like, all
Yeah,
right, and I feel like in a different time, if we're talking about two different individuals, you know what I mean? That's where it's getting crazy. I feel like, you know what I mean? And Meet the Grams is the most like that's disrespectful, man. Like,
yeah.
and
It
and
was
that's
like
that's what we're here for.
Taylor
That's
May was disrespectful. I was like, it was disrespectful. I loved it. Evil genius.
yeah.
But then Meet the Grams. It was, ooh, oh my God. It's not a song you replay. It's dark. It's evil.
Yeah, like I've heard it a couple times, but I'm like, I don't want to keep hearing it because
It's
I'm like, he's
it's
gonna.
scary. It's scary. Like the beat and everything. It's just like,
Yeah, that is probably like his ether. Like if
yeah,
that's probably
yeah.
the ether track for.
Now the thing is, if the allegations aren't true about him hiding a daughter, does it still like
Yeah, that's what
is
that's
it
what.
his ether?
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Well, I mean, in ether, there's a lot of random bars in ether too, though. Like that's
Yeah, you're
not
right.
necessarily like dick
You're right.
sucking lips and all that.
Drake also said in Family Matters that their kids should play together because of
Yeah, that'd be
the
cute. Yeah,
superflex
right.
shit. But like, no, they're not. Like, they're not at all.
I know. Like
It's
that's what.
literally yin and yang. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, Meet the Grams was like, wow, like this, he's not playing fair, man. But I was like, yo, but Family Matters. I kept saying that. I was like, yeah, Meet the Grams is crazy, but like we can't let that just stomp on a great track like that. But Kendrick did his thing, and then Saturday night, man, we got Not Like Us, bro. And the first time, like the initial I hear it, like the first listen, I was like, because I wasn't in the mood yet. I was like, damn, this nigga dropping again. Like, what the like I was like feeling like academics, like, damn,
Yeah.
man, like what the fuck, bro? Like, what did you doing?
I'm not gonna lie, I got mad because I was like, let me take my mind off this. I
Yeah,
got on video
I need a break.
games.
I need a break.
I was literally playing video games and I just every time there's a little break before the next game starts, I'm on Twitter. He dropped again. Fuck, I got headphones in. Like these headphones are noise canceling. I can't hear it. So
Yeah.
like, and then like I'm on my PC now. So when I'm playing, I can't have my PC on.
Okay.
So like I can't have two monitors and like so I can hear something and focus on something else.
Yeah.
So I'm playing off my phone like this, and it fucking sucks. Like
Yeah, yeah. The first, yeah, like I heard, I'm like,
I just let it play over and over as I played, and
yeah,
I'm like listening to this. I'm like, okay, this kind
yeah,
of, okay, hey.
yeah,
I was like, they said
yeah,
he couldn't do this, but
yeah,
then now when I got time, I had to go look up the bars and this and the third and that. Look at that, look it up. It was dope. I
yeah,
liked it.
yeah.
I like it that there's the West Coast are sticking together, yo.
Crip
Um,
walking all over this track,
it's
man.
going crazy out
It's
west,
going
yo.
crazy.
Yo, they
It's an
really stick
anthem. That's an anthem.
together.
That's an anthem.
Yeah, yo.
That's an anthem.
But like even Mustard, DJ Mustard on the
Like
beat.
that. That's gonna be played for a long time too. Like Dreams and
Yeah,
Nightmares. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
that's gonna be the joint. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Kendrick
yeah.
don't does Kendrick even have a song like that prior to this? Like an anthem. Like an
Like an
anthem.
anthem.
Who got an anthem? I don't
Backstreet.
know.
The only thing Backstreet Freestyle gets me hype. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah,
But it's
yeah,
not
yeah,
everyone played it anywhere.
yeah.
Poetic Justice. Again, not everyone
That's a
played it.
hit. Yeah, I feel like that's a hit, but
Yeah.
like an anthem,
Swimming pools. No. Yeah.
like
Money
that's
trees. No. Like it's not like niggas like yo. I need a I mean, like people
Like,
say, yo, play that new Kendrick Lamar. Like people do say that, but people don't play. Yo, we need to listen to this track
yeah,
all the
no,
time.
now, yeah, he has one. He has
Yeah,
like, I mean, not and
that's
not saying that, not trying to minimize him, but like that, yeah,
nah,
man,
that's true. Nah, he don't have a track that we could just constantly go to, like yo, to hype people up. Like yo, let's listen to this.
yeah,
Like
yeah,
during a barbecue or anything. Like no dreams and nightmares. No,
yeah,
no Marvin's room. No,
yeah, yeah.
no. Does J Cole have one?
I think
Oh, uh,
I think J. Cole got
in the
stuff.
cookout. Yeah, we gonna work out.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
that's something that people always request.
yeah.
We gotta look that up.
I think Cole got some Jones. Cole got some Jones. But like, yeah, like so when I like really started listening to that Jones, I'm like, oh my God. Kendrick is winning. Like Kendrick probably took the lead on Meet the Grams, but like I think he right now he's like, all right, man, like
I'm
you got
out.
like Drake has to knock him off, like if anything. But like, yeah, like that, like not like us is and probably those are like it's not as disrespectful. Like it's crazy because it is almost just as disrespectful as Meet the Grams, but like in a different way. You know what I mean? It's not.
Mhm.
It's fun. It's like fun disrespectful. Like you know, it's a bop. Like we just like.
Yeah. I felt like I was like, I don't even know how to crib walk. I was like, I gotta learn how to do
I
this.
know, right? That yeah, right. Like it make
I
you
told
want
my
to
girl
crib
I
up,
might put on my Chucks on just for this. They're not even gonna see my feet, but I'm gonna put I got a pair of Chucks. I got some Chucks in
right? Right.
the cut.
So yeah, so that's where we at, man. That was the last track that we got. And so I guess if we just so in general, I guess what makes beef entertaining? Like what makes for entertaining? Cuz like I feel now, I think in the beginning we weren't feeling super entertained. I think it was like it was a lot of waiting time in between whatever, but like what makes a beef entertaining overall?
Shock value.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The shock value, how you can do that, how you control the crowd.
Yeah.
Like we get
That's where MCing comes into play as opposed to just rapping. Yeah, like yeah.
yeah, like even if MC wise in a live crowd, that is something a passive effect you need to have. Be able to control the crowd. Dropping this track not in front of a crowd or anything, but Drake is like master at this. Like he controls the timeline.
Yeah.
Like you see the TL, everyone's mostly in Drake's favor. They got the memes and everything. You seen it when they happened to meet. Drake went on tour and was putting up all Drake memes in
Yeah.
the back.
Yeah.
It was literally just all Drake memes, like over and over. And Hove and Kanye was in the backstage cracking up. Like that's what he knows how to do. He's really well with controlling the crowd and using them, running off the fumes on them. Like that's a good trait. The shock value,
Yeah. Yeah.
like that's another one. People like using this and like saying, what did they say that we already didn't know? Like dropping
Okay.
something we
Yeah,
don't know.
okay. Okay.
That's I don't think that determines a good like who wins in a diss, but it's a good thing to bring up because the, people could be hiding skeletons and coming in your favors,
Yeah.
like how it happened with Pusha and Drake. Like and then with those type of skeletons, the first time how they came out, if you have anything else in your closet just like that, it's gonna affect you just the same way the first time affected you.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's dirt. It's knowing when to drop, seeing what the people are saying, what knowing what to react to. Because if you react to something, I'm like, you shouldn't have to defend yourself there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
you shouldn't have to. But like what Drake said immediately when Meet the Grams came out, he's like, nah, find my daughter. Go ahead,
Yep. Yep.
find my daughter. And I was
Yep.
like, ooh, this is getting interesting. This
Yeah.
is getting really
Yeah,
interesting.
because like you're not gonna double down like that if you
Nah,
like
because the
you're gonna
last
hide
time you failed.
Yeah, you're gonna hide if
Yeah, the last time you fucked up.
Yep. Yep.
So if you're gonna say this again
Yeah.
and you're wrong, people gotta start paying attention.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah.
People
Then it
gotta
like
start
yeah.
paying
Then it
attention.
kind of puts a chink in everything about Drake. Yeah. You're right.
Mm.
You're right.
Yeah, same the same way where he had he had blackface when Pusha dropped that.
Yeah.
No one he said no one said anything about it. It was just he apologized and said it was awareness. He never even posted the link for the clothes or said anything about it. He
Yeah.
never posted anything like, yo, buy these clothes, it's for awareness. Never.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
never. And
Yeah.
then he came out saying sorry. It was for his, like, no, you was right on Degrassi.
Yep.
You could have done that. You could have done an episode on that.
Yep. Yep.
So
Yeah,
that's
yeah. So we can like at least have a story about it. But yeah, like, I guess yeah, he never addressed that.
so that's it's how people move after things are said.
Yeah.
Like how that the shock value, aftermath, all that. Like it's a
Yeah.
lot. And then when you
Yeah.
got, I like looking at different things, like mostly how people act after,
Yes.
like how he sent out people to find out if the AI was real. I was like, oh shit,
Yep.
damn, like that's not good. That's not gonna look. He did the same thing with
Yeah.
with Pusha T, send money, send paid out a hit, like find anything on this man. It didn't work.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not a good look. He might think he's playing mob ties, but that's not a good look.
Yeah, yeah,
Not a
yeah,
good look.
yeah. I think yeah, what makes a beef entertaining, is definitely yeah, definitely the shock value, replay value
Yeah, replay value.
is important. I think you know what I mean because we've had other beefs. I mean,
Ether takeover.
over the years where you're just like yeah, but even like other like even smaller like where it's like you don't want to play them songs ever again.
Mm.
Like remember when you know 50 was going at job, but then it turned into like 50 versus D Block whatever because of you know what I mean and like yo D Block they dissed him for a year straight, bro. Like you know what I mean like and a year straight. And like, and we got tired. Like after a while, like you probably didn't even you probably skipped some of them tracks because it's like, all right, man, y'all talking about
Yeah,
Curtis again, or y'all
that
talking
was the
about
Lamar era for me. So it's like if I didn't have no
Miss
like,
Jackson. They kept calling him Miss Jackson,
you
like
know,
whatever. And I was like, okay, like, but they spent like too much of their time trying to
yeah,
just
yeah, nah,
get him out of
that
here.
and that probably didn't get no replay value.
Yeah, yeah,
Like checkmate and animal maybe,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah,
then those were like haymakers. But like I don't go back and listen to them unless we're on the topic and we're like, all right, I might go listen to it now because
yeah.
now I feel like listening to it.
Piggy Bank, yeah, remember Piggy Bank? Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
Piggy Bank
yeah,
was a
yeah,
classic
yeah,
too.
Pig, yeah, yeah. But yeah, after that, like all them other Jones, it was just like, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, replay value, shock value. Yeah, the Easter eggs. I do like seeing like the stuff that we're finding out after the fact, like, oh, this is what,
Yeah.
like the research involved with it. That
Mhm.
makes it entertaining. And yeah, just overall, like you do, yeah, I guess it goes with the replay value. This is a good like I do want good music, and that's why I think like when you think about certain songs on in this beef, like Euphoria, I was like, that's not really like music. Like it was just a track, which that's fine too
It's a
sometimes.
message. It's
It's
a
a
message.
message. Yeah, it's a message, but it wasn't like and that's the thing too. A lot of people was over going the other way, and they was like, "Oh, see, y'all just wanted something to dance to." It's like, no, I don't need to dance to the track. You know what I mean,
Nah.
there's a lot of diss tracks that you can't dance to.
Nah, for those comments are for the people that say, I ain't playing this in front of the bitches, or I ain't and this ain't getting no spins in my car, or this ain't playing in the club.
Yeah,
That's a reply to when people say that.
yeah, okay,
So
okay,
for
okay.
sure. Like you ain't no one dancing either.
Yeah, nobody dances either, but it's still
Hell no.
people play it back. Like, yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
when they want to hear
it's
something crazy, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
yeah. So, so yeah, that's that. I guess I mean because now this beef has opened up some skeletons. Like it might be opening up some, you know, uncovering some
Well,
skeletons and things like that. So I'm gonna ask you like two questions, but like what's fair game in a beef, right? And then how much does truth play a factor? Because we kind of been talking about that a little bit. Like, are certain things true? You know what I mean, but also like, yeah, like is there a time when you could cross the line? Like, what do you think overall in terms of that?
I, so the way they've been crossing the line when it came to like mentioning people's family, I feel like they both tiptoed in until someone went too far and they're like, all right, figuring.
Yeah.
Um, beef, it gets too far in the music wise when people are really fearing for their life.
Yes. Yes.
Like,
Yes. Yes.
like we shouldn't lose Drake and Kendrick over this.
No.
Like, and I hate Pac. I don't
Oh
know.
no, I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't like Pac because I'm a big Biggie fan, and it's
Okay,
like,
I don't like Pac either, but I don't want
and
to say that. I don't
my
want to say that too much. I'm gonna play.
no, 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 no. Don't
No,
worry.
no, no,
I'll
no,
say
no,
it. I'll say it.
no.
Nah,
Okay, all right. He don't like like.
nah, I don't like Pac, but that's because like someone my old head who put me onto music originally into hip hop was my eighth grade teacher,
Okay,
and he hated Pac. So like I inherited that. Like
Mr.
I
Nelson.
No, I was in
Uh,
New York. I was in
oh,
New
do
York.
you?
I was in New York. His name
Okay.
was Mr. Chappelle.
Okay.
He
Oh,
was
wow. Okay.
yeah, he was a cool dude, real cool dude. And I still keep in touch with him. Like that's how cool he is.
Okay.
So I just it's something like your OG don't like this, so now you don't like this type
Yep.
thing. So
Yep.
like I inherited that, and then when I got LimeWire, I listened to all that, and I was like, oh, all right, I picked this side. But yeah, man, we shouldn't lose anyone. That's not cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
Yeah.
shouldn't lose anyone. That's probably the taking it too far.
Taking too far. And then so then is everything fair game then?
I think so. Hell
Okay.
yeah. What everyone's been talking about, yeah.
Yeah.
I think everything's fair game. He addressed his mom. He addressed his dad. He's claiming that he beat his wife, that he's
Yeah.
cheating. Well, yeah, those are true though. But I don't know about the beating wife. Is that like I heard that those are allegations because
Yeah, that's our
I
allegations.
saw him in the
The
Breakfast
crisis
Club.
management team. What
Yeah, but
is
that's
it?
clever. Like I know when 616 dropped, I think I was listening to Academics stream while I was driving. And he was on the phone with Charlamagne the God. And Charlamagne was like, Drake needs to stay in his lane and do what he does best and make hits. Like you have to, even if you have to lie, you might have to lie about shit because
Yeah.
Kendrick done clean out his closets already, and like there's not much people know about Kendrick. But he's like, but Drizzy, there's a lot people can say about him. Like
Yeah.
a lot.
Yeah, it's a
So
lot. Yeah, he got a lot of weird pictures, bro. Like footage and
yeah,
like I'm like,
yeah. Like
yeah.
now these Kendrick shit is just like I guess he thinks he's fashionable. But
Yeah, yeah, he cannot that boy cannot dress, man.
yeah, that's weird. I mean, to somewhere else in a different country, maybe. But like us here,
Not
culture,
hip hop, not hip hop.
hip
Like
hop, not
yeah,
hip hop.
yeah,
That's a good way to put it. Not hip hop,
yeah, yeah, it's not hip
not
hop.
hip hop. It could be London hip hop
You right?
combination,
You
but
right?
not over here. Not. But whatever, whatever
Yeah,
floats your boat.
yeah, I would say the same thing, man. Like when it comes to like just people losing their lives, that's when it goes too
Yeah,
far. And then yeah, like I think it is things are fair game where you said you were just saying like telling lies and stuff like that. I'm like when people that was the biggest criticism of Rick Ross. They was like oh you could debunk half the things he said, and I had people in my comment section like was like yo why are people trying to debunk diss tracks? And I was thinking like yeah like before you could just say some shit about somebody, you know what I mean? Whatever. Now,
mhm.
granted, truth makes it maybe cut harder, like it cuts deeper, but it still cuts. You know what I mean? Like if it's a lie, even if it's a lie, it still cuts. Like we still gonna look at it like is that true? Whatever. And after we verify it, we don't say, see, he's a liar. We just like, oh, he was just, I mean, he's talking shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just shit talk. So truth matters, but I think yeah, I feel like you could talk your shit just like in a battle rap. I mean, they get very personal in battle rap, whatever, but like they got a lot of random ass bars in their
Yeah,
battle rap too. So it's like you don't call them you don't hold them accountable for everything that they say, like in terms of truth. You know what I mean? It's about what sounds better, what hit better, what metaphor, you know what I mean? Whatever. Like
controlling
how
the crowd,
yeah,
controlling
and
the
also the
crowd.
crowd. Yeah, it's the crowd too. So it's
You
like
say
how are
stuff just to get that reaction.
exactly,
Like
yeah.
think when Ross came out and said he got a BBL, they were like, "What do you mean?"
Yeah.
And he got his six pack done. Like what? And then people were like, "You're the last." Telling Ross he's the last person you should talk about it. I was like, if people can pay for it and he ain't paid for it, why is this nigga paying for it? Like that's how I looked at it. Like y'all want to come at Ross because he's fat, talking about six pack surgery. If he, the fat guy, is
Yeah.
not getting the six pack surgery, and the other guy who's not fat is getting a six pack surgery.
Yeah.
Y'all don't ask about this. Y'all
Yeah.
don't look at it like that.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
bet. All right,
Bet, bet. Yeah, y'all got that. You got that.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like, and the nose job. I don't know. That was funny.
I
That was
knew about
hilarious.
the abs though. I remember when the abs thing came out. Like they said he got abs, and they got like first I thought they said he just got the etching, but that was like I felt like I heard that in like 2019 or something like that. Like
Oh,
I felt like that was a while ago that we heard
oh,
about
I
that.
know. I won't be surprised over the
Yeah.
lipo if it was
Yeah.
lipo or something because like uh that's- Kanye gets it apparently. Like he
Yeah.
talked about it getting lipo. So when they were beefing, I think Naj said I hope all Drake got to do is mention lipo to Kanye, and I was like, well, I probably recommended the doctor now.
Yeah.
Like
Yep. Yep.
all everyone's doing is Hollywood.
That's all. Yep. That's all. You putting money in somebody's pockets. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
Yeah, man. And then I guess just to wrap this up, man, what is this beef all about? What is this battle really all about? You know what I'm saying? What's, maybe for the artists themselves, but also like for the fans, like is it because all right, so what I'm saying is like to me it's this is bit it's not about who's a better rapper. Like and it's never really been about like who's a better lyricist. It's about like I feel like it's about attrition. You know what I mean? Like who can almost like last the longest, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I think it's like who can, maybe be the most disrespectful or um maybe some of that, but also just like who can make the better music. Like, you know what I mean? But I don't necessarily think it's about like because I think a lot of people focus on that. When we think about rap, we just think about just lyrics, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. And I'm like, I think this has not been about like who technically is a better rapper because I think we can all say that Kendrick Lamar is a technically probably more skilled rapper, but I think it's because the bar is low for Drake. You know what I mean? Like in terms of that. But like Drake is not weak either, though. You know what I mean? Like Drake is a technically gifted rapper as
He's
well.
a juggernaut.
Yeah, I mean, like, but I think there's a lot of people that they really don't fuck with Drake. You know what I mean? Like, just the true like hip hop, purists or hip hop heads. You know what I mean? Like they want that boom bap. You know what I mean? Every time,
I
whatever.
used to be like that.
Yeah, yeah,
I used
yeah,
to be like that. Then I was like, it's not fair. Like my opinion, people won't take me serious when if I can't say good things about other artists that I don't like.
yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
it don't look like I'm being fair. It's just I'm being biased.
yeah, yeah,
And then like again, he proves it. Like
yeah.
he proves it. Like it's not like he's actually weak. And I'm like there's one. I'll say Meek is weak. Like I'll
Yeah.
say it because
Yeah, now,
from the beginning,
especially
from the beginning, even before the beef with Drake, I said he's very repetitive. Like it's the same material over and over.
yelling, same everything. Yeah.
I think yelling could be his yelling could be
See,
his
that's a
thing.
style. Yeah, that's it's a style thing,
It
but
could be his thing, but like the content, what you're dishing out, is the same thing
same
over and over.
words. He don't got no vocabulary like you like.
None, and it was yeah, it's getting tiresome. So I called that out, but like I called Drake wasn't gonna last long, and that's one I took to the face. Like, nah, he's lasting. He got that. And I
Yeah.
was like, I can't say bad things about Drake unless I can say about the way he moves. And his
Yeah.
music is
Yeah.
not weak. It's just the way he moves, and that's what other people don't like.
Yeah.
How he moves.
So what is this beef all about? Is this just Kendrick doesn't like this nigga? Like
Yeah, he just don't like this nigga.
he just
I
don't
was
like him.
just explaining to my wife again because she said she looked it up on YouTube, the whole musical beef explained to a child. So like a child can understand. Like that's how she looked it up. She was like, "This lady is doing this. I seen her on TikTok, and I looked it up, and I think I got it." And then she was filling me in. But I think it started with Control. When he dropped Control, Drake felt some type of way. And he said, "I'm not making music with you." And then Kendrick came at him again. They've been throwing jabs at each other. Just been brewing in the pot for a while. So they're beefing like, all right, we gotta settle this. And I guess Drake sent the feature request from Kendrick to be on the first person shooter movie.
Okay.
And Kendrick was like, nah, you sent me a feature request. We still got things to address.
Okay. Okay.
We still got some things to address. So there's
Yeah.
things that we from maybe back then from the beef, from when Control dropped and whatnot, they never sat down and talked because they hated each other from that jump.
Wow.
Yeah, yo, it's and then Cole always been in the middle because when Cole dropped, he's always with Drake. And
Yeah.
when Kendrick dropped, Cole's always with Kendrick. Like
Yeah.
he's in the middle,
Yeah.
like middle child.
Yeah.
Middle
Facts.
child.
Middle
Middle child.
child.
Might have to go back and listen to it. Nah, we don't we know what it means, but still, like, but yeah. So like they just hated each other for so long, and I guess that's it. I guess Kendrick didn't like the fact that you want me on your album, and you know I don't like you.
Yeah.
You must think I'm stupid, like
Yeah. Yeah.
or something. Like so, that was the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
guess something happened with Metro. So, and I guess Metro knows that probably knows that Kendrick. If anyone really studies music and like follows music, they know Kendrick always didn't like Drake.
Okay.
So if Metro was going through some shit and he knew that Weeknd didn't like Drake, the ASAP Rocky didn't like Drake, and that's who he reached out to make this album, to then throw subliminal shots at. I think Metro might be the reason this shit tipped off again. Like,
Yeah, yeah, and Metro, he did go on that rant earlier, you know what I mean? He was just
mhm.
like, "Oh, you know what I mean? I could really tell you." And I seen you was like, "Yeah, say it with your chest." You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I
because
see.
like we want to know, like,
Yeah, yo,
because
it's crazy because I didn't even know that his name was Leland Wayne, right?
and
Like,
he
cause
said it on the
I thought Drake said Little Wayne at first. I was like, why is he coming at Lil Wayne? Like, what the fuck? And then I
nah.
read the lyric, I read it, and I said, oh, okay, okay, okay. So, but
Yeah,
that's
so I was watching academics watching listen to it. When I heard it, I was like, he ain't taking Lil Wayne. And academics looked up Metro's real name at that same second. It was like bloop. He's like, okay, I get it.
okay,
So,
okay.
but
So
yeah, yo, it has to be something. I
well,
don't know what
remember
it is.
Metro and Drake, it was always I thought it was is it stem from the Grammy stuff? Because remember when like Metro was upset that even that her loss was even nominated. Like I remember like he was upset that they were nominated for this particular Grammys,
Yeah.
and because his had streamed so much and it didn't seem like he was getting no recognition and
Hmm.
like and then yeah remember then Drake did say the tweet and deleters and all that
Hmm.
like so is it just that, or is there something else? I wonder. Like, I wonder if it's something deeper than that. But
Oh, I thought something just.
whoa, 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 whoa!
I think it's this. Hold on.
No, no.
Oh no, no, no. It's something about daylight. Something
Okay.
about old proof. Oh, whew, I thought daylight dropped it this. I was about to say,
Well,
yo,
Daylight saying that he wrote back to back. That's what they're saying. Like he said before, but
yeah, it's something else I'm seeing right here about some
okay.
old. It's called Light Skin, the track.
Oh wow. All right. Daylight's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. I don't, but it looks like an old picture of him and Drake.
Oh, okay.
So let me just put this down.
Yeah.
So I don't get distracted. My fault.
Nah, you good.
When
You
I
good.
saw it, I was like, oh, what am I
Yeah.
being? I got sent the link with a video. My fault. Back what you just said. Sorry.
Oh,
Apologize.
no, I was saying like, yeah, is the Metro? I thought the Metro stuff was just about
Oh,
like the Grammys, and but is there something you think is something deeper than that? Like,
well, now that you see that Metro show that email, right?
yeah,
And him and Drake are under the same label, correct? Or
yeah,
distribution or something like that.
yep, yep, all this, yeah,
So I don't know who's in charge in sending because when you for the Grammys, you had to hit a requirement or something like that, or you get to like put in your project as in I'm putting in to see if I could get nominated, correct?
yeah, yeah. You got to submit it. Yep, yeah,
So I'm pretty sure the label has something to do with it. So maybe they pushed Drake's agenda more than they pushed Metro, even though Metro was having better numbers. And
yeah,
maybe
yeah,
that's why maybe Metro was upset. And that's why he started saying that, and that led to Drake dropping that video.
yeah,
Um,
and all for neither one of them niggas to win. You know what I mean? Like, y'all should be mad at Killer Mike, man. Let's say,
Yo, I heard that album. I didn't listen to the album until he won, and then when I heard it, I was like, "Oh, okay, it's actually a really good album." Like,
yeah,
I'm not like for anyone's like to lose or anything, but like, yo, when I heard it, I'm not gonna lie, like, there's tracks on that album that made me almost cry. Like, my eyes
oh
got
for real.
water. I'm like, "Oh, wow."
Okay,
Like, he
okay,
paints a beautiful picture, yo. It's a really good album, and I was like, I should have not waited that long. I didn't have Tidal again.
yeah,
I was in it. The subscription went down, but it's back up.
yeah,
But when that dropped, I didn't have it, so I was like, I don't listen to music while I'm driving unless I have it. So,
okay, okay,
but when I heard it, I was like, wow, this is a great album,
yeah.
really good.
So, all right, last thing, very last question, man. So, what's the end game, man, and exit strategy, and who, I guess, ultimately, like, who's winning or who's gonna win?
I
How
don't
does
know.
it end? I don't even know. How does this end? Like,
So it's either Drake just stop replying and releases an album at the same time that Kendrick's supposed to be rumored to drop an album this month, I believe.
yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Drake just needs to drop an album at the same time.
Okay.
Like, don't even, no promo, don't say shit, just drop an album, beat them in your own game, because right now it's not looking good. You can, and then in this album, you address a lot of the things that, a lot of the allegations and stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
one. Drake just comes back and drops, and then we just keep getting drops after drops. So, like you said, we don't know how it ends. That's the only. The first one was like maybe that's the way that Drake could win.
Yeah.
Like, is dropping an album and stopping like Kendrick's. Like when Kendrick drops an album, he does great numbers.
Yeah, yeah.
So if he does what Kendrick did to him with Family Matters and Meet the Grams, but with an album where it matters,
Mm,
I think that's big. And
yeah,
that's only gonna boost Drake. It's not gonna do anything to Kendrick. Kendrick might it just might piss Kendrick off again. And maybe get more tracks. But if Kendrick's releasing an album, he's gonna address shit again. Like we just know this.
yeah,
So maybe a race in album sales, even though sales don't matter, but excuse me, with doing stuff like that, dropping shock dropping at the same time as your op, and y'all both are probably gonna be talking about each other. Great thing for hip hop.
yeah,
Um, these allegations need to be proven. That's something that needs to be at the end of this. That's how we determine the winner. Is who comes with the receipts. Now, Kendrick don't look good because it said that his the whole daughter thing could be fake.
yeah,
So that part's not looking good. But the the sexual allegations
yeah, yeah. The
and
pet,
all
yeah,
that,
yeah,
and that's crazy. Having pedophiles on payroll.
yeah,
Yeah, not a lot of people want to touch bases on that, and then he dropped that. Not like us. And the picture, you've seen it.
yeah,
Like it sends a message. So there's a lot of things need to be addressed. Like a lot of things. And I haven't done this, but that's you seen the cover art for that one, right? Where it was
yeah,
Drake's house with the
yeah. And then are the
pedophile.
dots? Are those like people in the registry or something
I
like
don't think it's real.
that? Okay, okay.
I automatically didn't think it was real. Like I'm like, oh, I see what he did there. He made it seem. But I didn't go did my due diligence and go check the address.
Yeah, yeah,
Like when people own property in the states, you can find all that stuff in the
yeah,
records. So finding Drake's address or where he lives and whatever, it's not hard. But
yeah.
like, so then you can type that on the website and see if there's any registered predators in there. I didn't do that, no. But I doubt it.
Yeah, yeah,
Drake won't let some shit like that slide. All them niggas probably got PO boxes in
yeah,
other places and stuff like that. So,
yeah,
but it's the allegations, man. We need to find out what's real and what's not. Like,
yeah,
keep
yeah.
dropping
And
more music, whatever. But these allegations needs to be proven.
yeah, I seen what academic said recently, and he was just like, yeah, like, are you like it? Yeah, is Drake in a lose-lose situation when it comes to that? Like, if somebody just drops like, pedophile like allegations on you, like, how do you? I mean, if you talk about it, like, yeah, sure, you want to clear your name, whatever. But I feel like if you keep talking about it, like, are you making the problem bigger? Is this something that you could kind of sweep on the rug? Like, because here's the thing. Back like I don't play with that type of stuff, you know what I mean? And when R. Kelly, I was in ninth grade, bro, when the video when that DVD was circulating and we saw it, you know what I'm saying? And like that's all it took for me to be like, yeah, I can't fuck with him. Like I wasn't one of the people that was like, oh no, he still make great music. I was like, nah, I'm cool off that, man. Like that girl was my age, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like, you know what I mean? So it was like, and you could tell, like I said, it was crazy that we saw it. So we had hard evidence, and then it was like, no. So like a lot of people are digging into this type of stuff, and I'm like, I can't watch that. I can't watch the conspiracy of it. Like it has to be proven.
yeah,
Yeah, I mean, so like, because I don't even want to feed into that, whatever. But at the same time, yeah, you kind of got to clear your name because people are
are digging and
maybe
finding stuff.
they're digging. Maybe certain things are out of context, or maybe certain things are just inappropriate and we didn't realize it. Like maybe like on some Dan Schneider type stuff. Like oh
Yeah,
wait, was he really? Yeah, I mean, so that's
there was a
that's
video of him like he made out with like a 17-year-old or a 16-year-old
yeah,
or
and
something
it
like that
did
on
say
stage.
17, yeah, and then I guess he was 22 at the time, but then it's like I don't want to, and that's the thing, I don't even want to get into a conversation of like, but this and
Hmm.
consent, and I'm like, no, I don't want to.
Nah,
I'm not trying because I'm not trying to defend the behavior, but at the same time, like
you don't want to condone it either.
I don't
Or
want to
yeah,
condone it, but
you
like
don't
also
want
like are people creating narratives too?
to.
Like
Yeah,
like
yeah,
so. But yeah, you're right. I think yeah, the allegations have got to be something got to get cleared up there. Because yeah, I don't know if people. I'm not gonna. I don't. I couldn't fuck with them. I don't think the same at all, really. For if this was the case, but
yeah.
how it ends, I think Drake has to respond one big time again.
The
Then,
new
but yeah, I think yeah, because they saying that he still didn't drop the red button, and that's hard to believe because as good
Family
as
Matters
Family
so
Matters,
hard.
as good as Family Matters is, it's like, all right, you got something else, whatever. And like, is that gonna be the thing that like kind of go where is that gonna be the where it went too far? Because it's like, what else do you got? Like, what else do you got on this guy? What else can you say? Because even before this, I was like, what do you say about Kendrick Lamar? All this stuff is like new though. Like I'm not I didn't know none of
Yeah,
this stuff about Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean?
same. Like I knew that he touched some bases on his album.
Yeah.
And then I seen a theory tweet, like someone was like, I felt like Kendrick came to closure and like released all his demons on his last album, talked about it. So like there's no skeletons. Like no one can say anything now.
Okay.
Like so like it's not much you can say about Kendrick if he said it himself. But
Yeah.
like this marvelous and scandalous like that, Drake's living, there's a trail broke breadcrumbs in the back.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like you're not like us. That's big too because I mean I've been one of those people preaching the same thing. Like Drake's a culture vulture. Like whether you like it or not. He's Caribbean, he's Jamaican, he's from the UK. Like you look up the side talk video with him in the strip club, side talking Drake. He changes his accent so many times, like it's ridiculous. Like he does that too many times.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Like too many times. But he's good at it. He's an actor, I guess.
Yeah.
People just like he's an actor, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not something I condone. It's I don't know.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe because I speak with an accent all the time, or like my shit sounds off all the time. I'm not trying to fake it, and
Yeah.
then someone's just trying to sound off on purpose. It's just like, why? You
Yeah.
speak English well. Like, why do
Yeah.
you want to? I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
Yeah. So Kendrick is winning though, right?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah. Kendrick. Yeah.
It's
Kendrick's
it's
winning.
mostly because like it'd be like track after track. It's like we determine who's winning after one track, but he's given us so many tracks
He
that
gave
he
us
just
two back to backs. Like he back to back twice. He did, the Euphoria, the 616, and then
meet the
Meet the
grams.
Grams to Not Like Us is like wow.
So
To
then
back
like
this nigga twice is crazy.
So then, like, usually that's just how we determine it was to be after one would be dropped. And I seen someone was trying to go like match them up with me, and I was like, well, you kind of like how you set it up makes it look like even, because I
Yeah.
think they're trying to say like that was just a verse versus the
Okay.
whole diss track, and I'm like, that's kind of what tipped it off.
Yeah, that's
So
what tipped it off. Yeah.
like we gotta put like that at push up because Drake's replying to like that on push up.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're gonna have to set it up like that. And I knew why he didn't want to set it up like that because Kendrick had the last track that came out.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
So and he was a Drake fan. So
Okay.
it will work in Drake's favor if we didn't count like that and every song we can like compare it.
Yep.
Cool. But now we're like a couple tracks in and Kendrick is up by like what, 3 tracks now?
He has one more track than him. But I'd say up. I mean,
No, like track wise, like how many tracks came out versus how many tracks Drake
so
came out.
Drake dropped three and then Kendrick dropped four. Technically.
Okay.
Oh no, well, technically no. I guess it's more like five and yeah, no, I think he has two. Yeah, I think it's like five and three. It's like eight tracks. So because if we count like that, it's like that. Push ups, tailor made. If we count, I mean tailor made.
Mhm.
Euphoria, 616, Family Matters, Meet the Grams, and then Not Like Us. That's eight. Yeah, so Drake only has
Drake's
three
up.
tracks. Drake only has three tracks, and
Yeah,
he got
and yep, and
yeah,
so like exactly, and
yeah,
usually we compare like that, and now Kendrick's up.
yeah.
We
Kendrick's
go
yeah,
we go we go who's up on track wise? Kendrick's up track wise. We go who's up lyrically? Kendrick with the fuck he's been saying on some creepy shit. He's up. We go who's up hit wise? Family Matters.
yeah,
Family
yeah,
Matters.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the one, man. That's the one.
Yeah, and the shit is, I mean, I wish there was a category we could say like multitasking or addressing multiple things because like
Yeah,
what Drake did on Family Matters is still like dope as fuck. Like
yeah, yeah.
he addressed everyone else. That's probably
Like
my
yeah,
favorite
like
time out
the
of all
fact
of
that he
them.
had time and yeah, the fact that he had time to do that. Like it's
And
like yeah,
oh, and another thing I want people to understand. I don't know if
yeah,
they peak, but like when Family Matters dropped, that was technically a reply to Euphoria. because
Yes.
616 dropped that same day.
Yeah.
And there's no way he came up with a verse and shot the video that same day.
Yeah, no way. Yeah, there's no way.
So
And to get it uploaded the same there's no way
oh
to
yeah,
do
because
all
yeah,
three.
you deal with that a lot.
Yeah,
So
no, there's no
so
way.
you know that.
There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can't do
So
it.
now when we go in time frame, it'll be Euphoria, and he replies to Euphoria with Family Matter. And
Yes.
after Family Matter, we technically have 616 because he didn't reply to 616. He replied to Euphoria because
Yeah.
family, there's no way. There's no way. Like,
Yep.
there's no way. So then we got 616,
Meet the
um,
Grams
Meet the Grams,
and yeah.
and Not Like Us.
Yeah. Like three in a row. Yeah, yeah, basically. Yeah.
Feel me? That's big.
That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy,
And
man.
that's something I want a perspective. I want people to, because I don't want people to line up the wrong tracks, but you got it's time frames. Like
Yeah, it
he
is a
dropped
time.
Family
Yeah.
Matter, and it was a reply to Euphoria,
Yep.
and then we got three other tracks from Kendrick. So
Yeah.
like that has we got to pay attention to that.
Yeah, I
That's
think
big.
yeah, Kendrick is gonna win on volume and disrespect because like he
Yeah.
got time and he got material. He got way more material to go off of than Drake does. So
Yeah.
but all right, man. Yo, if y'all still watching, man, what do y'all think, man? What do y'all think about this beef, man? Who you got up right now? I think it's pretty obvious, but I know there's probably some people out there, some stands out there. And I think I got lumped in because of some opinions I've had. I got lumped into being a Drake stan. And I'm like, no, I'm gonna call it how I call it. I didn't like Euphoria, but like what Kendrick has done in these the last three tracks I would say, yeah, he's definitely impressing me and he's taking it to another level, man. But
Yeah.
what do y'all think about it? Leave a comment below, share the content. Yo, Luigi, man, did you have a good time tonight, man?
Yo, it was dope. It was dope.
Yo,
And
man.
I'm not replying to nobody on Twitter. They gotta catch me on your YouTube comments.
There you go. There you
If
go.
they want to reply to me, I'll reply on YouTube because I'm
Yeah.
not. I think it helps you out better on
Oh
YouTube.
yeah,
And
definitely. Yeah,
Twitter,
definitely,
yeah.
definitely.
So Twitter, no, I'm gonna ignore everyone. I'm gonna ignore everyone.
There you go. Yeah, if you
Find me on the
disagree with him,
comments.
yeah, you disagree with the content, the clips, you gotta go to the YouTube channel, man. That's what's
Yes,
up.
sir.
That's what's up. Yeah, man. Maybe we could do some playoff talk, man, or something like that another time, man.
I'm down. We gotta
Yeah.
add more people. That'll be
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Be
definitely. And
fun.
are you coming out with a podcast or something, man? I keep hearing
Nah,
you.
nah,
Are
that's
you
me
y'all
and
be teasing? Y'all be te I'm like, I be looking. I'm like,
nah,
who?
nah, that's me. That's me and Tay just always joking around. Like
Okay, okay,
and a lot of people think we hate each other. Like that's my best friend. Like we're
okay,
joking. Like
okay.
we play Xbox and everything. Like in real life, I would.
Oh yeah, y'all real gamers because y'all play Xbox. That's
Ooh,
crazy.
sorry. I'm on a PC like right now, so I check it out. Like whatever.
Yeah,
Gaming is
nah,
different.
I know that's
But
another
with
thing.
Tay, that's my homie. Like we Twitter's like sparring matches for us. That's how
Okay,
I look at it. Like we're both funny and we both like don't care. So
yeah,
I don't take nothing he says to her. He don't take nothing I say to her. Which we don't take it like that. But Tay just randomly one time was like we started a podcast, and not like to me, but on Twitter, like jokingly, and I was like, okay, like I'm just gonna go with it.
yeah,
So,
yeah, yeah,
like jokingly, no, I'm not starting no podcast. I got the space. Like this is
yeah,
like a space, but like I don't got the time for it. I'm with my kids. I'm working.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm not taking time away from my family to start a podcast. I'll be in one, but I'm not starting one.
yeah,
If that
yeah,
makes
yeah,
sense.
yeah, yeah.
I don't want to be I can't handle the responsibility.
It's a
You
lot,
guys
man.
have a lot. Yeah, you guys
It's a-
trust me. Just I try to look up stuff just for streaming, and it was a lot. And it's almost the same realm, kind
yeah,
of, but like there's more. There's more in
yeah,
podcasts, like
especially if
editing
you're
and all
dropping,
that.
yeah, especially if you're dropping stuff that you're trying to be current and talk about topics and stuff like that. Like,
Mhm.
yeah, because streaming, like, it's kind of like evergreen. Like, if
Yeah, if you just do as you lead on your leisure, just
yep,
chill.
yep, yep,
And then
yeah,
if you have a good what the fuck moment, you go back, clip it, upload it, and hope for the best.
yep, yep.
So
So. All right, yo. I appreciate you, man, being here, man. And like I said, man, good talk about the rap beef. I'm glad we was able to kind of get that
so,
in. Glad I was able to talk to somebody, man, because I've been trying to find somebody. It's hard
word,
too, man. But
word,
I like your opinions on stuff. You know what I mean? Even though
appreciate it.
we disagree. I feel like we respectfully disagree on
Hmm.
things or
Yeah,
agree. You know what I mean? On the same page, but
on a lot of different topics too.
yeah, a lot of different stuff, man. So, but yeah, man, if y'all still watching, I need y'all to hit the subscribe button, hit that like button, leave a comment below, share the content, and this is another episode of the 280 Plus Podcast, y'all. We out. Peace.
Peace.
All right, man.
That was
Yeah,
dope, bro.
yeah, I appreciate it, man.